Aloha and good morning. Beautiful day in Hawaii, and today's mini lecture is going to be on blood. But let's get our companion, Mr. Hody. Come on. Okay, I got a new tripod here, so it's hard to... There you go. Say hi. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the waterfall and we're going to talk about blood. Okay? Do you really think you need blood in your diet? Do you think so? If you do, then, well, keep doing it. If you don't, then stop doing it. We'll talk about that. Okay, we'll go down to the waterfall. Okay, here we go. Here's Mr. Hody. He's flying away. Okay. And you have to think about it. Do you really think you need blood? It's going to be a question you can ask to yourself. Do you think you need blood? And you used to call it, do you think you need meat? Hey guys, do you think you need meat to survive? If you came down to the planet right now and you said, you know what? The rules are, thou shalt not kill, and the animals are your companions. They're not made for you to drink their blood or eat their flesh. But your program right now doesn't see that. And if it did, look at these papayas. Wow. If it did, then what would it do? Would you change your ways? You may want to, but if you really don't understand the power that parasites, the flesh-eating parasites, have on you, then you will never, ever understand, really, the connection between parasites and mind control. So, do you need blood? I haven't had blood for 15 years. Best thing I ever did. Best thing I ever did. I lost about 40 pounds, and I changed the way I think, the way I feel, the way I associate with my relationships, and, well, just everything in general. I'm connected back to nature. And we're coming into the waterfall here. And you can see how beautiful this place is. Wow. Okay, I'm going to switch the phone around here. But the idea is that you're really trying to figure out how to live in a way that makes sense. In a way that makes sense. And if that makes sense to you, then, well, we've got something to talk about. This is our waterfall that we have on the property. And you can see how beautiful this place is. Wow. What a motion picture set for a movie. And this is all underground spring-fed water. And there's fish all over the place. No mosquitoes here. And bananas, guavas, rambutan, avocados, breadfruit, passion fruit, all the different fruits. You can see the bananas up there. Big rack of them. Another big rack over there. Another big rack over there. Another big rack over there. So the idea is that you're trying to figure out how to live more optimal, more natural. And if you try 180 days without any blood, okay, you will find out that you'll get more awareness up here by 1,000 times. If that makes sense to you, then you may want to try this challenge. Look up the video I did on the blood-free diet. This is what we teach at Earther Academy. We teach terrain modification on how to live a supernatural lifestyle. And that means that you're going to live a lifestyle that, well, that makes sense. That's logical and reasonable and has awareness. Supernatural. super means it has awareness, and natural means, well, you know what that means. So it takes about 180 days for you to really feel the nectar from terrain modification. Remember, you've been poisoning yourself for, well, possibly all your life. Why? Because in the beginning you didn't understand, and still, even though you're an adult, you still don't understand. So let's share the booby traps, navigate everything. That means question everything. And if that means question everything, that means that most likely we may have a lot to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to go in the waterfall here for a few minutes. And he's going to give me a supervisor. He's going to be my my lifeguard here. Okay, Mr. Hodes. All right, there we go. Wow. I'm so blessed to be here. I just got out of the water. Wow. What an experience that is. This cleans your emotional body so good, so try to get out in nature. And no matter what you can do in nature, it's all good. That's when it's all good. When you go into nature and you really get just encompassed by its energy. So when you figure out, remember, your authentic self is more of an earth steward. And if you're an earth steward, that means that you are supposed to really take care of the planet. Not supposed to destroy anything. So if you came down to the planet here and you were going to be a zookeeper, that means you're going to take care of the animals, the birds, the bees, the whales, the snails, the plants, the water. You're going to take care of everything. Why? Because that's now your program. So now you've been anointed with this new job. This new job is to take care of things. And if you take care of things, well, that means you don't kill them. That means you don't do what? Eat meat? Well, that's a nice way to say it, like I said. You don't drink blood. Think of it. Do you think that's moral to drink another living sentient being's blood? Do you really think so? I want you to watch the movie Earthlings and really watch this movie in its entirety and don't turn away and really just watch it and see if you have any feelings inside you still. Remember, we do a lot of intermittent fasting protocols on Earther Academy, and we do block fasting, which you should learn about, up at our retreat here in Hawaii, where people come up for 21 days and we dry them out as much as they can handle and go through a variety of different therapies, including going in the waterfall, because the waterfall is very cleansing. Indeed. It just cleansed my emotional body right now. And getting IV therapies to support taking out heavy metals, plastics, arsenic, thallium, stainless steel, all the poisons and everything, fluoride. Okay? Part of you waking up is to be able to honor the body. This is your holy temple. And this temple makes this well, what you can call the church, the mind, okay, be able to function. So once you figure that out, the best thing you can do is what? Stop the murdering, drinking blood. It took me a long time to figure this out. I go to I went to Costco the other day and I went in the meat department. It's not the meat department anymore, it's the morgue. So once you see this, then, well, it's sort of weird because you start to go ahead and look back at yourself and you say, how could I eat that? It's because you had the tapeworm inside you. Remember, the tapeworms live in the body. They want us to eat the flesh, to drink the blood. Once you remove these parasites, but I like to call them demons, because once you remove these demons, then you get freedom. But then again, sometimes we're too dumb to understand freedom, because the parasites, remember, are silent. They manipulate our feelings, they manipulate what we like to eat and what we're gonna eat. Once you disconnect these creatures, and that's why it's really important to learn block fasting, then you wind up getting your sanity from a layer that you didn't even know that you had insanity. You look back at yourself and you say, wow, look where I've come. And the first thing you want to do is help everybody else in their insanity or confusion. So try this. 180 days, no blood, no flesh, no, well, destruction of sentient beings. The first thing you'll feel is that there's something inside you that all of a sudden says, wow, tomorrow I don't have to wake up to figure out what I'm going to kill or what somebody else is going to kill so I can run my life. Okay, remember, raise the animal. Take care of it when it's sick. Notice that it has a personality. And it does care for you, and you care for it. And then when it's time, take the knife and go ahead and slit its throat. Kosher, as they say, the most humane way to be able to murder an animal. And go ahead and do it. And then if you can in an hour, well, make sure you do the dirty deed, clean it up, do whatever you do with the dead parts of the animal you can't eat. And go ahead and have a big steak on the barbecue. And don't put any spices on it or anything. Just taste it for what it is. No salt, no teriyaki sauce, no ketchup, no chilies, okay? Salsa quemada, no, just flesh. And I want you to be able to sort of flash back at yourself and say, did I really need to kill that being and drink the blood? And you should feel bad. You should. And if you don't, remember, that's not good. It's not good. It took me 2 years after I stopped eating meat and going through the parasite protocols for me to be able to, when I smelled tri-tip, I didn't salivate. If you salivate still, even if you're vegetarian, you still have the tapeworm inside you. It's still there. Just because you stopped eating meat doesn't mean it stopped sucking blood. That's why you feel tired, and that's why you feel sick, and that's why you get sick, and that's why you're tired of being sick and tired. And in one of these days, if you don't really go ahead and terrain modify yourself, you wind up getting sicker, or you can't go to work, and you're going to get on the medical hamster wheel, as we call it. So, do yourself a favor and really look into terrain modification. We've got all these products, minerals for your body, different dissolving agents, different types of things you put on your skin that you can feed your body through your skin. Transdermal, magnesium, silica for your skin. Okay, food that's real. No GMOs, no chemicals, no synthetics, no hormones, no antibiotics, no fake food, no false sugars. Okay, this makes sense when you clean up your act. And when you do, you'll see. It's a miracle of life to be able to actually be a part of the miracle of life. The body, remember, is your holy land. And in time, it will get sick if you don't learn how to maintain it and take care of it. One of these days, when you're serious, after you've gone through a lot of the protocols on Earth or Academy, then you may want to come up and try what I call the disconnect. 21 days to disconnect as many parasites as you can by either doing 7, 10, or 14-day water fasts with integrative therapies. Colon hydrotherapy, you should see the parasites that come out of people. 2 feet long. They're not parasites, remember, these are serpents. They're like snakes. So once you see one of these serpents, then you'll do what? You'll believe what? That you do have these creatures living inside, not only you, but everybody. You should see the ones that came out of me. So all the information's out there. All you have to do is engage a little bit at a time. You can't do a lot. Remember, you got poisoned a little bit at a time from the mercury fillings in your mouth, from the fluoride in your water, from the chlorine that you take a shower with. Okay, from the fast foods you've been eating all your life, from the plastics that you've accumulated, from the personal care products that you thought smelled so good that maybe weren't so good, including the perfumes. So, time to wake up to a better life, an optimized life, an upgraded life, an enhanced life. So what's wrong with that? Again, you might want to ask your doctor if you can get healthy, wealthy, happy, and wise. Okay, I'm going to go back in one more time. Wow. Get out in nature, and again, stop the blood. Try it. Stop poisoning yourself. Try it. Open up your mind to be able to say, I think it's logical for me to live as natural as I can. I think it's logical for me to be able to clean my filters so my body, okay, your skin, remember, see-through. I'm 56 years old biologically. And when you start to feed your glands, your body, your mind, what it needs, and take away what it doesn't, this machine will go ahead and actually do what it does. Self-organize. It repairs itself. Remember, you're the doctor of yourself. You're not the doctor of anybody else. I'm not the guru of you. You're the guru of yourself. I'm the guru of myself. And gu means, okay, and ru. This is Sumerian, Sanskrit. And it means to master the dark and master the light of yourself. The guru. So, study well, practice well. If you don't practice, remember, you're not going anywhere. The practices are, well, I call proven. 35 years of research. This is the easiest way to be able to regain back your health and wellness is to get awareness. And the best way is to be able to clean up your diet, clean up your household, and make some navigational moves in your world. You'll be glad you did, and when you did, you'll tell a friend. I guarantee you. Okay, here we go. Aloha. This is a short addendum. I just got out of the waterfall, and I'm walking back to the house. You really want to try to stick with the program. You're going to go through some turbulence, for sure. Everybody does. And if you do, slow down a little bit. Do what you can. And try to spend about an hour a night, if you can. Watch the videos. The videos have a lot of information in them. And the information is well, life-changing if you stick to the protocols. Try to do a little bit as you can. And you want to try to find a companion if you can. Because it's not really, well, it's not hard to do it by yourself, but it's actually fun to do it with someone else. So, life is it's a journey. As I'm going up this hill right here, it's a journey. And I'm walking back to the house, and it's about probably 500 steps to get back to the house, and your journey to health is about 500 steps just to get neutral, and then you can start the 1,000-mile or 1,000-step journey to health. Evolution, okay? It's just like going to school. You never stop. And, well, the best part is every time you graduate, you say, okay, I can't wait to get to the next grade. I can't wait. So, just try to, stick with it if you can. And if you have to stop for a little bit, then stop. If you have to, well, go back to the way that you used to live, then give it a try. I guarantee you, you'll be coming back this way again. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi. Hello. This is Hody. And that's Wancho. Hey, Wanch. Okay, you guys don't want to say anything? Alright, anyways, there we go. Sunday afternoon. Stick with the program. Don't get depressed, and if you do, well, just means sometimes you're losing a lot of baggage. A lot of people, when they come up to the retreat here, they cry. is because you're losing. You're losing a lot of baggage. And that's a good thing. So just let it out. And try to listen to the birds. Try to give some love to your birds, to your animals, okay? To a grasshopper, anything. Doesn't matter. Life is a miracle. Nature's a miracle. And having a body's a miracle. So remember, take care of it. All right. Aloha.
Important reminder: all information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.